with our Country in the Park headliner, Cole Swindell.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
Cole.
hey, how we doing?
Good. So you had a pretty nice start to your day.
Yeah, never. I'll tell you what, it's been a good year in general. But to wake up with a nomination, getting recognized by the industry and the voters, man, it never gets old. And honestly, with Joe D, that's what seals the deal. It makes it even more special.
Well, for those who don't know, Cody, go ahead.
You were nominated for Musical Event of the Year for She Had Me at Heads Carolina, but you also won 2 ACMs not that long ago. And in the moment, and correct me if I'm wrong, you seemed a little surprised by that. Was that a shocking moment for you?
I mean, yeah, that's the only award I've ever won. Was ACM New Artist of the Year back several years ago, and I don't know. I just know how they go, and it just that's not why you do it, but it is nice to be recognized. I was shocked as anybody else, and it's just it was one of the best weeks of my life, and just to be recognized for a song, and especially the situation, growing up on 90s country, and getting to put my own spin on something that I grew up listening to, and getting to do it with Joe D on the remix. It's just the whole thing. It just I guess it was just meant to be.
Yeah, the performance that night with you and Jody, you couldn't quit
So good.
smiling. You look so happy.
I mean, that was what honestly people were. It's nerve wracking waiting on an award. They're reading names, your heart's beating fast, but nothing like the performance. It was right at the top of the show, and like a day before, I realized that Dolly Parton was going to be saying my name, like introducing me, and I was like, that does not help.
Right.
At all. But
I can only imagine.
yeah, but that was what I was honestly. I was like, just get this performance over with. Do well on that, and then the rest of the night, awards or whatever, and it just to win one but two, and it was just I don't know, one of the most special nights. And I know how everybody, you know what I'm saying, like everybody that is nominated today, I know how that feels, thankfully, and it's just it's a great feeling.
Well, you got 2 ACMs under your belt. You're now up for a CMA. Is this leading to nicer hotel rooms?
yeah, we I guess so. I gotta take care of my guys, but usually as long as I can be on my bus, I'm good. I'll let them have the hotels. I'm more at home on there, but yeah, we're it's been a good year, and like I said, it's the shows, the crowds, everything. I'm so excited to get back out there. It's I guess it's been a year or so I'm ready to be back out there with y'all.
Well, we're excited to have you back. You played a Country in the Park not last year, but the year before.
Right, okay.
And I want to ask you specifically about a guy named Joe Ramsey from El Dorado Hills. I think, yeah, that you guys got to connect up backstage. Has he talked to you? Is he coming back out? The reason we're bringing this up is because he lost his son who was in the military. And I think, is there some sort of connection between you and his other son and George Kittle of the 49ers?
Right. Yeah. That's kind of how it all happened. I was up there for that show, and George Kittle reached out and just said he had a good buddy and kind of told me the story. And I was like, man, that absolutely, it's a festival. I was like, well, we'll figure it out somehow, and we did. And just to get to meet with him, I mean, honestly, moments like that are I don't even know how to explain it. It's why you do what you do. The shows are fun, but getting to connect with someone on a personal level and let them know that, that I can't imagine to be in their shoes, but I've lost too, and I know what it feels like, and just to hear their story and how one of my songs brought them comfort. It's like, man, talking about awards is like, it ain't. This is what it's about, writing songs, singing songs that matter, and that family is so special. I talked to one of his sons' name's Cole. I think we're fraternity brothers, and he. I think he's out of town, but I will definitely reach out to Joe, and then I hope they know they're welcome. I haven't heard from them, but I was hoping. I thought about that the other day. I was like, I wonder if they're going to be there when I got that message from his other son saying that he couldn't make it. He had a wedding, but yeah, I'll be wearing that bracelet they gave me that night, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
So do you still have a relationship with Kittle? Do you guys still
yeah,
talk?
I mean, I don't talk to him a lot. I know he's a busy guy, and it's been a busy year for us. They're getting back going, but he loves Nashville, and whenever he's here, I still got to get him out on the golf course sometime. I know they like to do that too, but our schedules don't match up much. But yeah, we I talk to him occasionally, but yeah, anytime. Especially, he reached out, and I heard that story, and I was like, man, anytime, anything you need. So he's a good one, and like I said, you you pull for your teams where you come from, but then you meet people that are just great people on other teams, and it's just I'm definitely not pulling against them. So I wish him the best, and I hope he has a great year.
Well, speaking of pulling for your teams, you are a headliner Saturday at Country in the Park. Great to have you back. Have you timed it out so that your set doesn't conflict with the Georgia football game?
Yeah, I didn't have any say so, so maybe whoever booked that out, we'll take that up when we get there. But honestly, hey, the season started. I'm so excited. It's everybody's teams. I wish them the best, but it's a long year, so I'll take this crowd over that football game, and I'll catch a replay of it. So
okay, you're talking about losing somebody, and you lost your dad 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When you do the song "You Should Be Here," do you still think about him? Is it still tough emotionally to get through?
I don't. Somehow, there's special occasions. If I were to, there's been a couple of times I've sang it on his birthday or the day I lost it. Over the years, and that's a little more. But somewhere down the line, I just realized that I got to get through this. I mean, there's people out there that they need to hear this, just like I need to sing it. I say that at my shows. I know that. And they kind of helped me through it. I guess I'm thinking of them and not him when I'm singing that, because I don't know who they lost. I know what it feels like. And, I just want them to know that moment, I wrote that song about, my dad and personal experience. But when we were writing it, me and Ashley Gorley, we said, we want this to relate to everybody, not so personal that anybody can't relate to it. And songs like that, I mean, I always say I moved to Nashville to write songs, and that's one I wish I'd have never had to write. But it's honestly the reason I love country music, or songs like that. And it's every night is tough, but there'll be somebody out there at the show Saturday that needs to hear that song, that just experienced it or has, or knows what it feels like. And that's we're there to have fun, but that's also, I feel like we're there to sing songs about real life that aren't always fun too. So
right. Now, switching gears here for a second, I want to congratulate you on your engagement.
Thank you so much.
Are you in the thick of wedding planning? I mean, I know you're so busy, or is she doing majority of it?
Oh yeah, I'm letting Courtney take the reins on that. Obviously, everybody say that, they're like, "Get it." That's a good plan, man. So we're both excited, and obviously she runs things by me, but it's been so hectic with our schedules and stuff. I'm glad that she's kind of taken charge of that, obviously, and like I said, but I'm just as excited. Just not. I just told her to let me know where to be and when, and we'll get it done.
Well, Cole, somebody that we know who's been dating somebody for 6 months would like to know whether or not that's a good amount of time. At the 6-month mark, would you then know that this is the person you should be spending your life with?
Yeah, that's obviously I can relate to that, but I feel like I waited a long time to find that. I mean, so long that people were, they were like, "Man, you'll know when you know. Trust me, it'll happen." I'm like, I'm not so sure. I don't know if I'm gonna know. I don't. And then it does. And I really do think at this point in my life, I think every situation is different. But for me being my age and knowing that that is something I want, that I don't know. It's weird, the timing of it all. It's not just because of that. It's because it's the right person at the right time. And I believe only one person can be in charge of that. So I think I think you do. I always wondered about that statement, but yeah, when you start knowing this, I couldn't see myself with anybody else. I mean, I knew that early, and I'm done, man. This is all. So I just think that and for her to know what she wants to, and this is it's exciting. I've always dreamed of this. That's why I've never put out too many love songs. I just I haven't really lived it like this. So you can expect some of those hopefully on album 5. But
I was just gonna say,
congrats to you. Yeah, that's a big deal. I'm so happy for you, and I think that's another thing. And you'll probably agree, when you're happy, you just want everybody else. It's like, man, I hope everybody else knows how this feels, and that's so career wise, personally, and it just, for all of it to come together at the right time, it just makes you sound silly for even questioning things, how it works out, So.
Well, maybe if you got a few minutes, you, Cole and Cody, could write a song together about it.
Yeah, well, let me know if you got any time Saturday. Yeah,
if we can find some time, sure. Yeah,
draw off each other's experiences. But that's, man, it's I'm just happy, and I think I wish people just be good to each other, we'd be all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right about that. Well, listen, you're in a good moment in your life right now. And so we are looking forward to a great show from you on
Yes.
Saturday. Is there anything specifically besides a great attitude you'd like your fans to bring you on Saturday?
Oh yeah, good attitude. Just the energy, just like they did last time we were there. Like I said, I know it's been a minute. We don't get out there enough. So I said the other day, it's Tales California this weekend, and we're gonna bring it. So I know they know this, but they take pride in that. Like every crowd's not like that, and our show's only going to be better when they're loud and having fun, and that's what we're there for. And I can guarantee it's going to be a good time.
All right. So get that, everybody. Be loud, have fun. Cole
Yes.
Swindell, thank you. We will see you Saturday.
Hey, thank y'all so much.